Yeah, probably. I'm Irish, in case you can't tell, so I'd rock green ones. I don't know. Maybe we get some crazy red mambas out there, or crazy gingers. I don't know.
I am Tony Parker from the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm Paul George of the Indiana Pacers.
I'm Nick Young. You tune in to Kicks on Court.
Hey again, everybody, and welcome back to the latest Kicks on Court Weekly Recap. I'm your host, George Kill, and yeah, as you can see, we switched things up here a bit today. We're here at the Nice Kicks headquarters, our office, instead of the store due to the weather. But hey, there's still a lot, and I mean a lot of Kicks on Court news to discuss. So on today's super packed episode, Spurs forward Matt Bonner reveals how his brand new Adidas deal came about, and Nick Young phones in to discuss his debut in the Nike Kobe 9 from Thursday night. Plus, we spotlight the Air Jordan 28 SE in our review report segment. But first, let's scan through the best shoes worn on MLK Day. Both LaMarcus Aldridge and Chris Bosh laced up sport royalty colorways of the Nike Hyperposit. Carmelo Anthony donned the Black History Month Jordan Mellow M10, while Tristan Thompson and LeBron James opted to wear the Nike Zoom LeBron Soldier 7. Sport royalty Nike Hyperrevs and Crusaders were spotted on the feet of Bradley Beal and James Harden. Steph Curry celebrated MLK with the silver and red Anatomic Spawn PE. DeJuan Blair and Andre Drummond sported the BHM Nike KD6, and Nick Young was the only one responsible for debuting an unseen Black History Month version of the Nike Kobe 8 in the vivid Sport Royalty color scheme. Now, in addition to the Kobe 8 PE, Nick Young had a very impressive week by also becoming the first player to wear the Kobe 9 on court, even before Kobe Bryant himself. Moments after the game, we caught up with Nick Young to discuss his initial thoughts on playing in the Kobe 9, but he also discussed feeling pressured by Kobe and how he became the first player to don the Mamba shoes. Why do you think Kobe and Nike picked you to debut the shoe, the Kobe 9?
Right? Oh, man. It's my swag, man. What can I say? But I just been working with a lot of coaches, so, and I just feel good, man. I'm still honored for the
Right. And with him being a player you obviously look up to, how did that make you feel, to debut his new shoe?
Right? Oh, man. I feel a lot of pressure.
Right.
I feel a lot of pressure trying to be coach guy. How you gotta play like me, though? I'm like, oh, man.
Right.
But it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. I was just like, it's a lot of pressure on you too. But, hey, man.
Yeah.
I went out there and just tried. Just touch your ankle real well, and in real life, So, it was my first time playing for my top in a while, But I had to get used to it. But, shoes gonna be dope. Especially when they came out with all different colors and all that. It's gonna be dope.
Tell us about some of the initial reactions from some of your teammates, reporters in the locker room.
Oh, man, they was going crazy, man. I told them they kept trying to mess with them, try them and stuff. I thought I had to be the first one to try them on, They were getting mad and jealous a little bit, but but yeah, then I'm like, oh, okay.
Is this a shoe you eventually switch to?
Oh, yeah, I can see myself on definitely wearing it a lot. I can't wait to hide these come out. It's gonna be crazy.
Young also revealed his favorite installment from the Nike Kobe Prelude pack.
And of course, that was like my favorite. That's the most comfortable. I think they have more touch than anything. And the first one, the exact first one.
Now, Nick Young isn't the only consistent Kobe wearer in the NBA. Both Paul George and DeMar DeRozan have also been known to wear a healthy amount of Kobe's on court throughout a season. While both have found comfort in low-top Kobe's, the high-cut Kobe 9 might soon be a part of their rotation as well.
I like him. I don't know about Fly Nick on the basketball floor. That might take a little adjustment. Hopefully by that time I have my own sneakers, so I wouldn't have to get into those. But it's different, and Kobe is always looking for that next evolution of shoes. So I know it'll be a good shoe.
I like them. A lot of people don't like them. I think they're different. Especially going away from the low top shoe that he's been having. I think they dope. I don't want to see them in person. Give them a try out on the court.
Well, the Black History sneakers had a dominant showing on the hardwood this week, but let's now check out more highlights from the week in Kicks on Court. OJ Mayo brought out a Christmas-like Nike Zoom Hyperrev PE. Manny Harris played his first 2 games as a Laker in the Concord and Gamma Blue Air Jordan 11s. Damari Carroll wore the Poison Green Nike Air Zoom Flight 98, while Rajon Rondo returned from injury in his brand new Anta signature shoe. Harrison Barnes and Jeremy Lin debuted the Adidas Crazy Fast 2 and the Adidas Crazy Quick Low. Monte Ellis sported the Ice Blue Air Jordan 10, Ray Allen revisited his 2 rings Air Jordan 11, and Norris Cole surprisingly broke out the Nike Air Zoom generation. One of the bigger storylines of the week included Matt Bonner, and no, not New Balance, but Adidas. Prior to the game on Wednesday night, we learned of Matt Bonner joining the Adidas family. Besides showing off his new Crazy 8s, Matt Bonner himself shared with us details on how his brand new partnership originated.
Tell me, how did the whole Adidas thing come about?
Well, I found these Crazy 8s, and basically the only reason I'm going with these are because they're very comfortable. I've always said that from the beginning. Comfort is #1 priority with shoes, so the fact that they're apparently a really cool shoe on top of it is just a bonus. But I came up with Adidas. I was approached by them to wear their shoes a lot, thanks to you guys' making my plight, making the public aware of my plight to get a shoe deal, and the struggle I've been having over the last 5+ years in doing so. So just really excited and happy to be with a great company like Adidas. They have an awesome shoe here, and you know, it came the nick of time because I'm almost out of my old shoes, so it's perfect.
This is a big night for you. It's a nationally televised game. Your first time at Adidas.
Yeah, I'll be wearing a mask too for my broken nose and new shoes.
Like vintage Kobe, so you're gonna be like the mask Mamba.
I didn't know that. One of our video coordinators, I was trying him out the other day, and he was like, "Oh, you got the Crazy 8s? Oh, those are sick." And I was like, "They are?" He said, "Yeah." I was like, "Awesome." I actually wore this same shoe when I was in high school at Concord High School in New Hampshire, and I don't even remember it. And my brother was like, "Yeah, do you remember you wore that in high school?" And he found this old clip of me in high school wearing the Crazy 8s. So it's come full circle, and you know, it's cool that they still make these because it's a great shoe. Like you said, it's a classic, and I'm excited to be wearing it.
So Travis Wade, I talked to him earlier, and he said you got a chance to play in them and practice for like the last week or two.
They got a lot of padding and support, which I really liked. It felt good on my feet. Did some pretty intense workouts, and you know, the rest of the day my feet weren't sore or aching, so that's the most important thing. I'm probably not going to be one of those guys who wears a new pair of shoes every game or every week. I like to wear them till they you know, kind of fall apart and lose their support, then wear a new pair. In addition to you know, giving me these shoes and stuff, Adidas is going to be supporting my charity, the Rock On Foundation, that my brother and I started a year ago, and you know, that means a lot to me, and you know, shows a lot of class for Adidas to show support for what we're trying to accomplish in the community.
At the beginning of the month, we kicked off our brand new segment for the month of January called the Review Report. Each week, we'll highlight one of my favorite shoes of 2013 on court and discuss 3 main points in regard to its performance. Following last Friday's rundown of the Under Armour Anatomic Spawn PE, we now head to the hardwood with the Air Jordan 28 SE. All right, guys, the Air Jordan 28 SE is obviously the successor to Jordan Brand's Air Jordan 28, and it first released this past fall, about 2 weeks before the NBA season, for $150. Russell Westbrook is a main endorser of the SE, but there are tons of players who wear these in the league, including Ray Allen, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Kendall Marshall, and Kawhi Leonard. If you haven't had a chance to check out my review of the original Air Jordan 28, I stated that its traction level was the best of any shoe I tested in 2013, and the SE basically has the same setup. It's a multi-directional herringbone pattern, and the thing I like most about it is that it's extremely resistant and grippy. If you notice how Russell Westbrook plays, he's a north and south player, meaning he doesn't do a lot of crossing over and overhandling of the ball laterally, and having great adhesive traction helps with stopping and starting on a dime. If you haven't had the opportunity to play in one of the flight plate incorporated shoes, the Superfly 2, the original 28, this SE, or the Mellow M10, you're really missing out on a super responsive, cushioned ride. It's a very bouncy, reactive feel, especially under the forefoot where the protruding zoom airbag is located. The bag is seemingly emptied out, so it's pretty much nothing between your foot and the surface. There's also much more padding on the tongue, which makes for an even more cushioned feel around the entire foot. I will say there's not many differences between the 28 and the SC, but there are a few tweaks here and there that make the SC a tad bit better. There's a noticeable tighter fit around the ankle area on the SC in regards to the dynamic fit system. So when you lace it up very tightly, you'll notice a firmer feel. Now to get a detailed report on the Air Jordan 28 SC, check out our full wear test review on nicekicks.com now. Also, if you've played in the 28 SC, let us know how you feel about its performance capabilities in the comment section below. Now I know that's not the only shoe to play in, so it's now time to check out my Fave 5 of what you're wearing. 48 Mueller 000 hit the court in a nice Nike KD5 ID. 12 Amon broke out the Nike Air Penny 4, while Kid Crispy 6 wore the draft pick Reebok Question. I Am Mike Correa laced up the Galaxy Kobe 8, and coming in at number 1 is Dangles, who went with the Reebok Answer 10. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in each and every Friday for your Kicks on Court news here. I'm your host, George Kill, and before we close, check out our Heat's highlight of the week. Andre Blatch serves up a big-time facial on Kyle O'Quinn in his Taxi Air Jordan 12s. Check it out.
Williams out high, Blatch a quick move.